OTF been getting the belt lately. I ain't gonna lie to you. First, Durk got locked up. Duty Low got robbed. Now you got Boona going to jail. Boona, come on, man. Like, why everybody's got to go down, gang? Like, I thought we were supposed to hold it down until Smirk got out. Now everybody getting locked up and going out bad.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of EOS. It's 1090 Jake, man. I'm rocking with y'all, and y'all rocking with me. And for this video, we're gonna be
great. We stacking.
Durk affiliate
744 Terry. Out of my 300 crew.
Kidnapping a man, duct taping his hands.
Damn.
And then executing.
Now, I ain't gonna lie, if he really did do that, especially being in Georgia, he's getting a belt, like an all leather belt, premium Gucci, straight from Italia. He's going to prison for life. He lucky you don't got the death penalty, but if he really did that, it's over.
Him with a firearm. There's an old saying, you can take a dog out the hood, but you can't take the hood out the dog.
Facto, no capo.
Chicago has bred some of the most ruthless killers, and generations of kids have grown up around vicious, senseless violence.
It's true, it's true.
So what happens when one of these kids moves out of Chicago? You'd think it would save them, but the reality is, hurt people, and some people are just too far gone. 32-year-old Michael Golden would be more commonly known as OTF Boona, a close associate of Lil Durk.
Okay.
A black disciple, Boona was from Lamron, otherwise known as 300.
From the Lamb.
His reputation has him listed as one of them ones.
No, for sure.
The rest as early as 17
for sure.
For a weapon, 18 for armed robbery, and later for a machine gun. Boona was very much a product of his environment, but soon he'd start to exceed expectations.
Yeah.
With Durk's rise to fame, he'd move OTF down south, making Atlanta home base. Boona was now out of the south side of Chicago, but apparently couldn't let go of his old ways.
Hell no. Once street man, always street nigga.
In 2021, Boona was accused of jumping out of an SRT Durango and opening fire on 4 people outside of a mall, resulting in a gunfight.
Man, I'm not really shocked by that though, gang. Like, one thing you gotta understand, especially about Chicago, a hood guy, they're gonna be hood forever. There's not too many people from Chicago that was born in the hood, raised in the hood, whether they BD, GD, 4CH, whatever they might be, Stone, and gonna change their life and really stop doing hood activity. They're still gonna do hood shit. They're just gonna do it a different way now. But when they come to Atlanta, it seemed like this the wild, wild west, so they damn near be with it all, because Atlanta is just a crazy ass place. Like, you can really get away with a lot of shit in Atlanta.
Shot, including a 6-year-old boy.
Damn.
Boona would jump back in the SUV and flee the scene without realizing he dropped his phone.
Oh my God.
This piece of evidence would lead to his arrest. 19-year-old Jacava Harris was shot in the foot before firing back at Boona. 19-year-old Deshaun Powell was shot in the back.
Dang.
And 18-year-old Karanji Reese would be unharmed. These 3 were members of MCF/Glizzy Gang. MCF standing for Money Comes First. The one who shot back was known as Lil Man Man, a local rapper from Atlanta, and this shootout would set off a chain of events.
Okay, let me hear.
3 months after the mall shooting, Lil Durk's house in Atlanta was broken into by home invaders.
Oh.
And gunshots were exchanged. The very next month, 19-year-old Marcus Holland Jr. was killed.
Yeah.
He was known as Mark, was a member of MCF Glizzy Gang,
Playing.
and is rumored to have been one of the shooters that broke into Durk's home.
Playing.
It's been said they targeted Durk after Man Man was shot by OTF Boona. MCF Glizzy Gang would damn near fall apart as Man Man would be sentenced to federal prison after a federal agent was shot during a car theft.
It's stupid shit.
Karanji Reese would later be arrested for a nightclub shooting in which he allegedly shot 6 people, killing 2.
Damn.
With Durk's federal takedown, it would seem the city of Atlanta now felt like they could target OTF, knowing the main source of income behind them was gone.
I ain't gonna lie, I feel like the whole world feel like that though. I feel like the whole world be like, yeah, we can just play with OTF, we can play with their name, we can whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. Look, let me tell you something. Yeah, I might have the internet, but when you meet these people in real life, these are still real life savages, gang. Like, these are still real life gang members. So all that shit y'all think y'all finna do and how y'all think y'all finna get over on them, that's not how it's going down. I promise you that.
Just months ago, OTF Duty Low would be robbed and shot in Atlanta, and an affiliate of Quando Rondo would post his chain and watch to Instagram. But Boona wasn't hiding behind Durk's money. And Durk's lyrics would highlight the type of savage Boona is, as Durk said in his song, Monitoring Me. Boona a bug, he gon' get up with you. See, I pay him not to get rid of. Talking about the ones with the Twitter fingers. Boona had a reputation of violence, and on July 22nd, 2025, he'd remind everyone.
My husband was driving, it was around 7 a.m. leaving to work, and he actually saw the body and saw the officers, and he stopped and he was like, you know, should we be worried?
What makes this mystery even more puzzling is what Abby Gonzalez and her neighbors say they didn't hear.
And Gwinnett is crazy.
Morning. No gunshots, no screams, no sounds of violence that would explain how a man in his 20s ended up dead with a gunshot wound.
I have 2 little ones in the house, and we're always outside here in the church, so it makes us, like, you know, feel scared a little bit.
Police
no, I feel that, baby. I feel that.
Locating a Hispanic man who'd been shot to death, but nobody reported gunfire. The next day, the man was identified as 28-year-old Oscar Alexis Cruz, a father of 1. Investigators would soon learn of the horrors Oscar went through leading up to his violent death. An arrest warrant would be signed for Boona on August 7th. It would allege Boona traveled to Lawrenceville, a city 40 minutes from downtown Atlanta. Between 1:30 in the morning and 3 a.m., police allege Boona broke into Oscar's home, bound his hands with duct tape, demanded money, searched through his home, and executed him by shooting him multiple times. Then dumped his body 9 minutes away in a church parking lot.
I ain't gonna lie. He had to be guilty because there's no way they got him on that and they don't got enough evidence to really book him for it. Because that means he broke in there, tied him up, went through the crib and smoked him. After he smoked him, picked up the body and dumped it. It's all types of DNA. It's all types of paper trails. There's no way that you're telling me that he really finna get away with this. Like, if he gets away with this and APD and the DA, you know what I'm saying? Even the state just let him skate on this shit and they don't have enough evidence, Atlanta is officially going to be looked at as a joke because there's no way you're going to let him skate on that one.
Boona would be charged with murder, aggravated assault, home invasion, kidnapping, armed robbery, and possession of a firearm by a convicted felon.
Yeah.
Escaping the city of Chicago and moving to Atlanta for a new start, OTF Boona is just Boona without Durk.
No, he's still OTF.
The fortune was sitting inside of a federal facility, while Boona was left to fend for himself and revert back to the old him. As the quote says,
but you saying revert back to the old him, you're assuming that he ever stopped doing this. That's the thing, like, we don't know a lot of stuff that be going on, gang. So you assuming that he stopped doing this at some point. You assuming that he changed his life and went to start doing school work and he started a business or something. No, he could have been doing street activity the whole time. We already know Vine was robbing cameramen. Vine was robbing goddamn interviewers and shit. That's what was going on. We just didn't know about that for real until Vine died, but it's a known fact this was going on. We just don't know what's going on in the background. So I think he been doing this type of vibe the whole time. It just finally caught up to him.
You can take a dog out the hood, but you can't take the hood out the dog. And now, Boona is facing fucking forever.
Yeah.
And for bounding someone with duct tape before executing them, I wouldn't be surprised if he faces execution by the state of Georgia.
Oh, they do. Oh, they do got the death penalty in Georgia. Ooh, it's a wrap for you, buddy. It's a wrap for you, buddy. Not gonna lie to you, gang. Ain't nobody gonna save you from that one. Especially if they got enough evidence to convict you on it. They probably got enough evidence to really charge you on it. So it's like, yeah, it's not good. It's not looking too good for you, brother. Cause hell no, that's some crazy activity. You bound him up, popped him, robbed him, and then dumped his body off by a church in Georgia? No.
Now, one of the most important things to take from this video, in my opinion, is Lil Durk is OTF. OTF is nothing without Lil Durk.
And that's the same for a lot of different crews. I feel like it's the same for OTF. It's the same for 4PF. It's the same for goddamn EST. It's the same for all these little cliques, Bloodhound, all these little cliques, everything. You got that one breadwinner. Once that one breadwinner check, it's over with. So it's crazy how life even work like that. Everything ride on that one person, and that one person get locked up for whatever. It could be some BS or some real stuff, and then organization over with. So we got to be smooth out here, man, because the feds is watching at all times. Don't think the feds is slipping, because they're not slipping, I promise.